such as snowboarding, skiing, and the sport of hockey requires so much physical as well as mental training. It also requires your body to be functionally strong in your core, your upper body, your lower body, and you want to have a lot of speed and power output to help your body to recover if you have any type of fall. So I have some great drills that you can work into your fitness program to really increase your ability and to heighten your performance level. We're going to start out with a dynamic warm-up, and it requires no fitness equipment. Then we'll move right on into your total gym. When you do the total gym exercises, be sure to pace yourself and you'll adjust the incline according to your fitness strength and fitness level. Whenever your body's ready to progress, you want to make sure that you change that fitness level and raise it or lower it depending on the exercise to really challenge your body. So let's get right into the dynamic warm-up. Performing a dynamic warm-up will help warm up your muscles in all ranges of motion and prepares you for the workout ahead. So we're going to do 10 reps of each exercise, 2 sets through. The first exercise are directional jump squats. So you're going to come down into a squat position and then flip into a 180. So you'll jump and you'll flip. So you'll do this for 10 reps, and then you'll move right into split jumps. Split jumps, you'll put one leg in front, one leg in back, making sure that you have a right angle in the front as well as in the back. You'll use your arms for power to lift you up as high as you can. You'll do 10 on each leg. Then you'll move right into toe touches. You'll have your arms up overhead, flex your feet as you raise them straight up in front of you. This will warm up through your hamstrings. Then you'll move directly into push-up side plank. Come down into a plank position with your shoulders on top of your wrists, your body is long, and your core is in tight. You'll perform one push-up, rotate into a side plank. Then you'll alternate sides. Then you'll come into a rolling burpee. Come all the way down into a scooped position with your arms overhead, your legs lifting with your lower back pressing into the ground. You'll roll up into a V-sit with the legs either straight or bent. Roll over into your belly, keeping your arms and legs off the floor. This targets your lower back. And then you'll roll back again and come right back up into that V-sit. So you'll just roll, stay up, roll back, and lift. You'll do 10 on each side. Now this does take a lot of practice, so don't get frustrated. You just have to keep doing them and it'll come. Once you're done with those exercises, 2 sets through, you'll move right into the drills. Next, we'll move on to some speed drills. This will help train lateral speed and agility as well as coordination. Now the incline will be placed at a low to a medium level, and as you improve and you want to challenge your body, raise the incline because you have to clear over the obstacle. So the lower you are towards the base of the incline, the easier it's going to be. The higher up the incline, the harder. Now you'll do each of these exercises for 30 to 45 seconds each, and you can do 2 sets of this. The first one is going to be a lateral hop. So face towards the tower, you're going to clear that obstacle. So you move your arms in coordination. You want to keep jumping from side to side. And again, to increase that challenge, bring your body higher up the incline, or you can raise that incline. So do this for 30 to 45 seconds, and then you'll move on to the next drill. The next drill is one of my favorites. It's a shuffle stick. So you're going to move your legs in coordination, stick on the glide board, and then bounce back into your position of ready stance. So you have to get your body a little bit of timing and a little bit of distance. And as you improve, you can move your body farther away from the glide board to really increase that lateral hop and speed and power. So you're going to come down to your athletic stance. With the outside leg, you're going to hop in, stick onto the glide board, and then hop back into this ready stance. So it's an in, up, down, and down. In, up, down, and down. So you can just do this motion, and you can see the wider your hopping distance is, the harder the challenge. But you always want to come back into that ready stance. And remember, you'll do the same amount of time on both sides. And the last speed drill is a forward lunge extension. So you're going to face your tower, you're going to step onto the glide board, carefully come down into a lunge. You're going to bring your arms out in front of you for balance. You're going to extend and bring the leg in and out. Now the faster you do this, the more speed you're going to develop, but you want to make sure that you're keeping your balance with core control and keeping your body stable. Do the same amount of time on both sides. Next, we'll move into speed and power drills utilizing your upper body strength. These exercises isometrically contract your muscles using full coordination, strength, and power. So you want to make sure that you connect your cable to your glide board, have a low or a medium level. The higher, the harder. And we're going to come into either a seated position if you're a beginner. If you want to challenge yourself into intermediate, you're going to come to a kneeling, and then we'll take it to an advanced position. So anchor down. The first one is going to be a static back row. So as I'm kneeling, I'm going to start to roll the body, and you want to keep the glide board as still as possible. Now the faster you go, the faster you're training for your speed. To take this into an advanced position, come into a high kneeling, and keep continuing the row. Next, we'll move into static chest press. Now, if you're a beginner, go from a seated position first, and then you can advance to the kneeling. So as a kneeling position, I'm going to anchor down my foot, come into that kneeling position, bring my cables underneath of my arms, and I'm already locked in. Keep your core in tight, and then start to chest press. And as you do this, you want to keep the rhythm going, and you can work for that speed. To take this to advance, you'll come into a high kneeling position, making sure that you're activating your core as well as your glutes to keep your body stable. You're going to stay in the same position, seated or kneeling, for L shoulders. As you come into L shoulders, you want to bring your arms up to form an L, and then just switch them. And as you do this, you're really isolating through the core as well as through your upper body. And again, to take this to advance, come to a high kneeling position. Make sure you're staying focused, and then you can start to work for speed. Now with any of these isometric drills, the incline really does matter. So the lower that it is, it's not that it's going to be easier, it's all relative. So if it is lower, you can really focus on that speed with control. And as your body starts to feel it needs a challenge, then you can take the incline up because you already have the learned skill. The last two drills are for core power and reactive speed development. And these are two very important concepts because you need to be able to maneuver around any type of obstacle that comes in your way and be able to react to it. Especially if you're falling, you need to be able to get back up, and you want to keep your body agile so that your body stays free of any type of injury. So you'll perform these exercises for 10 reps, 2 to 3 sets through. The first exercise is a rolling burpee. You want to have your incline at a somewhat medium level so that the glide board doesn't move. You're going to come down to a seated position, hold on to the glide board, roll, straddle the base, plant the hands in the middle, hop back on the glide board, press it out into plank, and then carefully bring it back in, hop back down, and begin to repeat the motion. So as you learn this skill, you can start to pick up your speed, and then that'll help develop your reaction to the drill. The last drill are incline donkey kicks. You'll place your hands onto the glide board. Now, depending on where you place your hands will depend on how challenging it is. The higher they are, the easier. The lower they are, the closer you're to the ground. And you can also perform this exercise with the glide board open, but we'll start with it closed. So you'll place your hands onto the glide board, keep your legs together, core is in tight, shoulders on top of wrists, and you'll kick your heels towards your glutes as you hop over the glide board. So you're gonna hop over, stay light on your feet. So you're gonna find that nice sweet spot of balance so that your body is able to keep the motion going continuously. These are just some of the many drills that you can perform on your total gym to really increase your speed, your power, and your functional core ability to perform your winter sports at their best. Be sure to check out the blog to find out the entire program details, and there will be a part 2, so stay tuned for that. Good luck at performing your ultimate best.